Let's get it. It is Thursday night football once again. With me is Mike DeSanto. Grandpa Jay is swimming his way through life and going to be here on Tuesday. It is week 5 of the college football season. It is week 4 of the NFL season. And the Philadelphia Eagles are still the best team in the NFL.
Yeah, honestly, they are. It sucks. No, it sucks as you can literally see who I root for on my body right now. And
Whoa. That's a Patreon one.
That's true. That's Cinco Squad After Dark. But no, you can see the hat, you can see the jersey. I'm a Giants fan, so it pains me to say that the Eagles
are
good.
Say that too. You're like, I'm wearing a jersey. I'm wearing a Giants jersey, a Giants hat. I'm a Giants fan.
Just for those that couldn't tell. But the Eagles are the best team in the NFL. I mean, obviously they're the reigning champs, and they seem to have not missed a beat as far as going into this year. Do I think they'll go undefeated? No, because it's very difficult to do that in the NFL. Someone will probably catch them at some point, maybe the Green Bay Packers. But I still think they are the team to beat. They will be the team to beat. They will be the 1 seed in the NFC and probably going to have the best record in the league.
Yeah, we got a lot in store today. A lot of stuff to talk about. We got a lot of NFL news, college football news, new news, bad news, Bears news,
old news.
But let's talk about how Mr. Malik Neighbors has been in the NFL for 2 years and has played with 6 quarterbacks. I want to address this right at the beginning.
Yeah.
So he's going on record after the game against the Chiefs saying it's not the quarterback, it's not the quarterback, it's not the quarterback.
Right.
Do you agree?
Yeah, I agree. Because if it was the quarterback, you'd get consistently bad play. Against Dallas, Russ set his career high of his long and, illustrious career that's very a lot of accolades, Super Bowl, all that kind of stuff. The most yards he's ever thrown in a game came against Dallas as a New York Giant when he's age, 36, 37. So it's not the quarterback, and I went on record in a clip that we posted on the socials on how I think the biggest mistake they could have possibly made this year was to start Jackson Dart at any point this season because the offensive line is awful. Your best offensive lineman didn't play a game for 330-something days and just came back against the Chiefs and looked halfway decent, yes, but still is not fully back into game reps. And the rest of the line is god-awful. You're just going to get this guy killed. I would rather they do the Mahomes thing and just let Dart sit. I know Mahomes played the last game of his rookie year, but still, let Dart sit. Let him adjust to the NFL. Let them build, hopefully, an offensive line and put more weapons around him before he starts. But they don't want to do that because Brian Daboll and Joe Schoen want to save their jobs. So they need to prove now that their guy is right because their last guy was Daniel Jones that they bought into. They didn't even draft him, but they bought into him, and they were wrong at the time. Turns out it's probably actually the coach.
Yeah, it's definitely a coach. I mean, I don't think Daboll can coach. I think because he turned around Josh Allen, he thinks he's God's gift, and he tries to make every quarterback and everything to make it like it's Josh Allen.
Right.
Josh Allen has unique talents. It's probably one of the most underrated quarterbacks when it comes to running, when it comes to throwing. I mean, he's got an absolute cannon. He just can do a lot of things, and it's not all physical. He has a great read on the defense. He can read a defense better than any quarterback in the league. He's great at decision-making. So you're comparing your offense, and I think the biggest thing with the Giants is Daboll. Daboll's been the biggest problem. His offense is structured to his system, not his player's system. Right. Like you go in, Jalen Hyatt should have been a great pickup for you guys. Still hasn't really seen the ball. So everyone on the Giants is like, oh, well, he sucks. Well, how do you know? He hasn't gotten the ball. He'll get traded somewhere else and actually perform. The problem is like when you have to have belief in your quarterback. When you don't have belief in your quarterback, like Daniel Jones, Daboll and the whole organization wrote him off. And New York is a hard market.
It is.
So here's my question to you about this whole thing. Yeah. Do you put Eli Manning or Russell Wilson in the Hall of Fame?
Both. I saw the graphic today, and that Russ's numbers are all better, and his accolades are better, and all that. I put them both.
Yeah, I mean, he's had winning seasons. He's been reasons they've won Super Bowls. He's been reason. I mean, obviously Legion of Boom is a main reason. Eli. I mean, Eli's a good quarterback, and I never think he never went to great, awesome, elite. He never went past good. He just did what he had to do to get the Giants a win. Obviously, the 2 Super Bowls. Lucky throw in the first one. That lucky catch too. I mean, skill to hold it on your helmet, but lucky catch. I don't know. I think Russell Wilson is a Hall of Famer. I think he should be deserving. I don't think last like 4 or 5 years, but a lot of time people judge these guys off of the last 3 or 4 years. He wasn't really given a chance in Denver.
Right.
Sean Payne and him butted heads. And again, if you're not given a chance on a team and the team's not believing in you, you're going to look like shit. Look at Carson Wentz. Kevin O'Connell's like, we're riding with you, dude. Like, you're ours right now. Don't worry about JJ. We're riding with you. You know how much that does a confidence booster when, other than like a coach coming in and saying, I guess I got you. Like, no wonder Daniel Jones is doing well. Shane Steichen is a quarterback genius, and he freaking molded a guy who basically was written off in Jalen Hurts and made a guy into like a Super Bowl winning quarterback now.
Yeah.
Daniel Jones, I think, is going to succeed there. And Anthony Richardson is starting this week, I think. No, he's not.
No, Jones is starting. They're riding Jones as far as they can take him.
Well, I don't blame him.
No, I mean, he's looked fantastic. He's been one of the leading passers. And you know what? I'm happy for him. The frustration, I apologize to Daniel Jones that my frustration over the last few years, especially the last 2 years, was misplaced. It was clearly not you. It was Brian Daboll, and this goes back to something I heard.
Baby, come back.
Well, I don't know about that because I don't think he wants to be a part of the Giants, and I don't think the Giants want him. Plus, we just traded back into the first round for Jackson Dart. I kind of want to see what he can do, I guess. But it goes back to something that I did hear as soon as Daboll got hired, that he had made comments to people on the side when he first got hired that he didn't want Daniel Jones as his quarterback, but like you said, it was a situation probably where he was like, well, I have you. So I guess we're going to...
All right. Well, this is too much Giants talk for me because I don't want to really talk about this anymore.
Why? It's the only positive thing we can ever talk about with the Giants.
This is driving me nuts. All right, I'm done.
Okay.
I'm done. I'm sick of this shit.
So moving on from Giants talk, let's talk about actual teams that are doing well. I was wondering, now that we're, entering week 4 of the NFL season, it is early in the year, but we're starting to kind of see what some of these rookies are made of, what some of the players are made of, and kind of how the teams have constructed themselves. What team comes to mind for you as far as kind of an underrated underdog team that might shock us by the end of the year?
I mean, there's a lot. I mean, it's too early to tell. I think this is a topic that we need to look at. I get why you brought it up. To be honest with you, it's probably going to be I don't know.
There's some options. I have the one that stands out to me, and it is actually the Indianapolis Colts, honestly.
Well, that's the thing is I was going to say the same thing, but with the Colts, they may win the division outrightly handily. I think they'll be 4 or 5 games above the next opponent in the South. So yes, but no. But the team that I think is going to shock us the most is the New England Patriots. I think they'll make the playoffs and probably make a couple and have one win in the playoffs that'll upset someone. But I mean, I don't know. It's too close to tell because there's so many injuries. You look at the injury report for you look at the Cardinals injury report for tonight's game against the Seahawks. It's 7 to 9 guys deep, and it's crazy because most of them are doubtful, and that's why I don't like Thursday night games. Which
that's that's a whole thing.
But I don't know. I think it's too hard to tell because there's so many injuries going on. I mean, what's the team that's just riddled with injuries right now? What team is that?
Well, I mean...
Tampa.
Yeah.
Tampa might not even have Baker for the game.
Yeah, which is why... Oh, it's Teddy. It's Teddy Two Gloves. would be the quarterback.
Yeah, because you can't coach in high school.
Right, he's literally not allowed.
How would you like that to be your secondary job? Like, all right, I'll be a backup in NFL.
Right, I guess I'll be an NFL quarterback. So
I really want to be a fucking coach in high school. Golly, dude. Like,
hoping to back-to-back state championships, but I guess I'll go make millions of dollars.
Whatever. I'll sit in Tampa. I'll sit on Davis Island. Enjoy some pina coladas. Whatever, dude.
And not expect to play at all because I'm also sitting behind a tough quarterback. So, but whatever.
But yeah. I mean, I think it's the. I still haven't said my team. Yeah, I did. I said the New England Patriots.
The Patriots, yeah.
Patriots, yeah.
They could sneak in and give teams a tough time. Vrabel, I trusted Vrabel a lot, and this is why I really wanted. And I'm sorry, I'm not bringing it all the way back to the Giants, but I wanted Vrabel as the coach. I love. He
was never going to go anywhere, but where he's going.
Oh, I agree. As soon as that job opened up, he was essentially hired. But I would have liked to have fired. That's what I'm saying. I would have liked to have fired Dable before last year and hired Vrabel.
Well, the team that I want is the team I played with this morning, and that is my dog football team.
Yeah, they
are all Americans.
Of course.
And I'll go one by one. We got Pooh, Charlotte.
Yep.
She's a stud receiver, 6'4", can really go up for the big ball.
Of course.
She really roughs it up.
Yep.
We got P-Head. She's got that Tyreek Hill speedness, agilityness. Mm-hmm. Not very good on like running routes, so she's just a straight seamer.
Oh yeah,
she's stream route.
Yep.
And then we got the underdog.
Literally.
Literally. Every great team needs a great rushing game.
Of course.
A bark attack, as I should say.
Yes.
We're talking about Saquon Barkley.
Barkley. Okay.
Saquon Barkley running in the backfield, and then you got John quarterbacking.
Of course.
It's a dominant team, dude. We were playing today. We were running routes. Practice was good. We were really hitting it off.
Yeah.
Look at these. Look at these three. Look at that. I gotta pull the photo.
Show the squad.
I got.
Show the squad within the squad.
Okay. Can you see it? That's my team right there. That's my quarterback.
How could you not want that?
That is my team. That is my team. That is the team of the century right there.
Yeah.
And this one's over here. He's napping, taking a little nap.
Of course,
that's
the
team. That's the underdog team in the NFL right now.
100%. The literal underdog team. Absolutely.
So, we got a massive college football weekend.
Yes.
A lot of top 25 opponents coming on right now. Florida State going to Virginia. It could be a sneaky upset if Florida State does not, come to play. Yeah. Virginia could. They're 3-1 in the right now, 1-0 or 1-0 in the ACC. They could upset Florida State, number 8 Florida State. They got Bama, Georgia.
Yep.
USC, Illinois, Notre Dame, Arkansas, Utah State, and Vanderbilt's a good game if you just want to watch football all the day long. Ohio State, Washington, both 3-0. LSU versus Ole Miss. Auburn, Texas A&M. Indiana, Iowa. 3-1 versus 4-1. Or 3-1 versus 4-0, actually. Tennessee versus Mississippi State. 3-1 versus 4-0. Arizona versus Iowa State, 3-0 and versus 4-0. Oregon, Penn State, Massachusetts. That's
yeah.
And then if you want a barn burn, BYU is going to Colorado to play primetime. Primetime's always going to. So that's like 10 games you're going to be able to watch. So wherever you are, just hope for a rainy weekend.
Yep.
Sit down with a brew or a whiskey or a cigar.
Whatever your
at the same damn time, as Tucci says, and watch some good football. We got a lot of good football this weekend. I know what I'm doing. Literally going to play golf on Saturday morning and then not remove it. You're going to have to peel me off the couch. Just Tina's be like, get up,
John. You got to go to the bathroom.
It's like that poke him with a stick and that Family Guy. Come on,
do something.
Do something good.
No, it's gonna be a great Saturday. I'm also just gonna be like completely incognito to be like, don't.
Yeah, my sister's coming up again this weekend, and I'm like, she's like, what are we gonna do? I'm like,
watch football.
Well,
I don't know what you're doing.
You can do whatever you want.
What I'm doing,
I may not be doing anything.
Right. In fact, I promise.
If you want to go somewhere, it must involve a sports and a bar in it.
Yes.
And TV.
There must be, and it has
at all times.
And all movement must be done during halftime.
Yes. Yes. So
I will not miss a minute of any of these.
I will not miss a minute of this shit.
You better hope all these halftimes line up, because if not, we're not moving.
You guys got to go to Arkansas, dude.
We do have to go to Arkansas. And, going into the year, I was like, oh, no, we got it. I don't care if it's on the road, like, whatever. No, now it's a little nerve-wracking now.
Tough.
Yeah, I mean, SEC team's an SEC team. I think Notre Dame can get the win, but I do think that it's going to be more difficult, like I said, than I expected. Arkansas is going to come to play, but Irish... You've managed to hang on for dear life in the rankings. Please get the win. I beg of you.
Please get the win, he says. Not even just
please
talk about the win that he's going to have. They're probably going to win by 3 touchdowns.
I hope so. I would like a comfortable first half lead.
I was on Instagram earlier.
Yeah.
So they have these things, and I guess because I look at so many that they do these things where your birth month and your birthday equals this. So.
Okay.
We'll just kind of go along the list of our friend group now, but I'll put this on our socials. It's from Skull Bros 2 on Instagram. So shout out to Skull Bros 2 for letting me steal this post. They have 10.6K likes on this, so they're doing okay right now.
Yeah, they're doing all right.
So you are the quarterback.
Woo!
And you are the quarterback of the Jaguars.
Oh, God, I'm Sunshine?
Sunshine.
Well, I got Travis Hunter now, so hopefully it can work out.
I am the GM.
Oh, God. Of the Giants, please.
Of the New England Patriots.
Keep Vrabel.
Yes. Brady, come back. Brady, come back. You can do whatever you want. Just win me more Super Bowls.
Please.
Jamie is February 28th.
Okay.
He is the backup quarterback to the Cleveland Browns.
That poor man. He will play at some point, and it won't matter because he's going to get run over with that offensive line.
Trey Day is the mascot of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Come on, back to Tampa, Trey. Come on.
Tina, my girlfriend, is... Where's August? The offensive coordinator of the Seattle Seahawks.
All right. Sam Darnold. Nice.
And then, who else? Let's just do my dad because he's November. He's the quarterback of the Miami Dolphins.
Oh, God.
It's only 2 hours from there, so.
Well, they need one, so.
I'm gonna put this on our. I'm gonna put this on our story. Make sure you are looking into this and whatnot.
Yeah, check out where you are.
And thank you for our TV timeout.
Yes.
Brought to you by Grandpa Jay, myself, and do you feel lonely at night? No.
This is the infomercial portion of the evening.
Well, I do a lot of these these fucking.
They're fun.
I just look at all these stuff that you can do like the months and stuff like that. So, no, I mean we got a good slate of college football this weekend. One thing that's a very big controversy right now in college football is that Lane Kiffin's daughter is dating the linebacker Meeks on LSU.
Is that why he's been in the news? I didn't even see. Okay, that makes sense.
She's dating him, so there's a post of her driving 5.5 hours down to him and whatnot. So they keep asking Lane, and Lane's I don't typical Lane fashion. I don't give a shit, dude.
What?
But what does that mean? If you were the coach of the team and your daughter was dating the opponent's starting linebacker, probably that kid's gonna get drafted. How does that make you prepare a little bit more? All right, make sure we target 44 without targeting him.
Yeah, right. Okay, run at him
at full speed.
Don't hurt him too bad, but knock him out of the game. That would be weird. Where it's he's at Sunday dinner the week before, and then suddenly you're playing him.
Can you just imagine? Hey, Lane, how's it going? Fuck you.
We're going to run it down your throat.
I would just be like, all right, well.
Thanks.
Well, the adoption agency's around the corner, so.
Yeah.
Dad, I'm 21.
It's weird. I disowned my daughter. How dare you?
I'm 21. Do you take adults?
This? I don't want this one anymore.
She's grown.
Okay. I didn't see a warranty. No. Yeah, that's going to be weird, but at some point it becomes business, you know?
Yeah.
It just it's like, okay, fine. I mean, and that's, especially like because it's becoming more and more like professionals. That happens in the professionals a lot. Like people, you know, like brothers-in-law have faced each other.
I mean, shit, wasn't Garrett Cole marrying, what's his name?
Or is it?
No, it's Garrett Cole's married to
Someone's sister.
The dude for the Giants. Crawford or something like that?
Oh, yeah, Brandon Crawford. Yep, Brandon Crawford, yeah. And
yeah.
Cole started as a Pirate, so they had to have faced each other a few times, at least just at that point alone, being both in the National League. So, yeah, I mean, it happens. I think if it were me, if I was Lane, it'd be a little weird at first, since I've probably met him by now, but at a certain point, it's just business.
You would have to think they've probably met
probably.
At this point.
But I think...
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I would just be like, all right, whatever.
It's business at some point.
I'm taking your kneecaps off, but I mean,
but you know, then we're cool.
Love you.
Then you coming over after the game.
Yo, could you imagine? Imagine this. He breaks her heart the day before the game. You see Lane Kiffin dress up in the Ole Miss uniform with Bobby Boucher. The coach is on the field. The coach is on the field.
Suddenly Lane's hitting like a freight train.
No, because all his teammates, all his team would be like, all right, we're doing this for coach. Yeah. So,
rough.
But as we go into college football, we have to do our college football fantasy draft.
We do.
It look like it's running away from Mike. Mike's undefeated right now, or one loss?
I have one loss. I came in second last week to you.
Grandpa Jay's not here, but he sent in his picks.
Did send in his picks.
We're going to look at them right now. But who won last week? I did not win. I did not have one pick right. So
yeah.
Who won? It was you.
I won.
Mike won. Now Jamie second, and then myself. So We'll start off the draft order. Mike, you got Jamie's picks, right?
Yes, I have all of Jamie's picks.
Beautiful. All right, so go right ahead.
Okay, so for the first round, I think I will take quarterback Maverick McIver from Western Kentucky. Kentucky. Not regular Kentucky.
All right.
Western Kentucky.
Who is Grandpa Jay?
Grandpa Jay, we're going to start off with his running back. He's going to take Cedric Alexander from Vanderbilt.
Nice.
Who you got?
All right, so I will take Athan Kalikamanis out of Rutgers. He's thrown for 1,100 yards, 7 tutties, and 1 interception this year so far. So, Athan, did they forget to put his
Kalikamanis. Kalikamanis.
Okay, yes. So that's my quarterback.
Okay. Let's see. I think I'll go. That's my teammate. That's my quarterback. I think I'll go wide out in the second round, and let me get Chase Hendricks from Ohio, not Ohio State.
OH.
Oh no.
Blah blah.
Blah blah. Just the Ohio Bobcats.
Who's Jamie taking?
Jamie with his second round pick. Let's get his quarterback. He's going to take Jalen Daniels, the quarterback from Kansas.
All right, I'm going to go running back out of my... Is Justice Hayes been picked?
Yes, you took him.
Okay, take him again.
No. No, you may not. I will not allow this.
All right, I'm going to take out of the University of Toledo, Chip Tranum.
I love that name.
I know, Chip. He's a chip off the old block.
Yes.
Chip Tranum. 401 yards, 5 tutties this year so far. I think he's going to have a big game against... Who are they playing? Akron.
Yeah, I think.
Crosstown rival.
Yes. All right, third round, I should say. For me, time to get my running back. You both got yours. I will take Cam Edwards from the University of Connecticut, UConn. Jamie will get his wide receiver. He's going to take Mekhi Lemon from USC.
I'm going to go with You Got Mossed, Darrell. Hello, my name is Darrell. Spelled like
Daryl. Not Darrell.
Darrell Gill Jr.
From
Syracuse University with a big upset, and they had 3.4 million views against Clemson that upset win. So
good.
They got to play Duke this weekend in the Carrier Dome or the JMA Warriors Dome.
Please beat them.
Yeah, of course.
Please beat the Dukies.
We got to beat them.
Of course. All right. Time for me to take. We're in the fourth round, yes?
Mm-hmm.
Fourth round. Time for me to take my defense. I'm going to. I swear I haven't gone outside of this conference, and I'm not going to start now. Let's stay in the SEC for my defense. Let's take those Missouri Tigers. Grandpa Jay, you know what? We'll get his defense. He's going to take the defense for the Baylor Bears.
Has Eli Stowers been picked?
He was my first tight end I took.
God damn it, Mike. You've taken all my picks. All right, let me see. I got to find another tight end.
He did not do well.
I'm just going to go to Louisiana Tech. Eli Finley.
You bastard. That was literally going to be my fifth round pick.
No, it wasn't.
Yes. Look at my list. I'm showing him the list. Eli Finley's number one.
Darrell, spells like Darrell.
Spelled like Darrell. Pronounced Darrell. Damn you. Okay. I've been sitting on picking him for a while. I will take, for my fifth round, I need my tight end. It was going to be Eli Finley, but instead it will be Michael Trigg from Baylor.
The U.
Not the U at all. And so Grandpa Jay still needs his tight end. He is going to take... there's a pronunciation. It's Brant Kuthi? And we're going to go with Kuthi. From Utah.
Keith. All right, I'm going to take, has Alabama's defense been taken this week? Yeah. You had the list.
Allow me to consult the list. Please bear with me, ladies and gentlemen, as I consult the list.
Mike has to be so official with everything.
Yes.
Because he's on ESPN.
ESPN.
Because he's on a podcast, just so you guys know.
It is not. Alabama's defense is not been taken.
Give me the Roll Tide against them Georgia Bulldogs.
That's I think a boomer bust pick. I think it's either going to go really well for them or awful.
Well, what's great is that Bama has a cupcake game at the end of the year that you guys can't take now.
That's true. So it is also a bit strategic because, to recap for those of you that aren't aware, because you see I consulted the list of people we've already taken. We cannot take the same team or player twice. So Alabama is not, whether they're good or bad this week, they are off the board.
Yeah, so that's our picks today. So yeah, again, we can't continue to use the players. So we have a list of players that we can't use, and that's how we're doing this college football fantasy draft. Like if you have better ways that you can do it, let us know. Yeah. We'll make it changes throughout the season and see if we can implement something. But it's pretty fun. If you want to join next year, we're definitely going to open it up to everyone. But also make sure you get us to 1,000 subscribers. Once we hit the 1,000 subscriber mark, I will be putting out a post where you have to like, subscribe, and follow, and then comment. And basically, we'll do a drawing based on all the comments we get, and the first winner will get a $50 Amazon card. It's not when we get to 1,000, not the first 1,000. It's when we do the post. So just some clarification on that. But yeah, I mean, I'm gonna lock in a bet here on live. So, Mike, you can continue to talk.
Well, another thing that's coming up this weekend besides football is the Ryder Cup's back.
Yep.
It's a Ryder Cup year. Begins tomorrow, I believe, yes?
Yep.
Begins tomorrow. That they announced the pairings this afternoon as to who's going to be playing tomorrow. So, John, you're our aficionado as far as golf goes, our leading expert on the show of golf. So, question that kind of came up into my mind, being that it's Team Europe versus Team USA, in the world of golf, what would you say is more important internationally? Is it the Ryder Cup or is it the Olympic gold medal?
I would say the Ryder Cup. The Ryder Cup means a lot more. I like to change that around a little bit because that's not a really fair question. Golf just got introduced back to the Olympics about 3 or 4 years ago.
Okay.
Or 3 or 4 times, two or three times ago. So it's going to be the Ryder Cup. Ryder Cup is you're playing for a side of the world instead of your country, right? And it's always been, it's golf's biggest Super Bowl. It's golf's biggest thing where you dream to make the Ryder Cup. You dream to be on that team and win for your country in this sense. You're playing for Team Europe, but you're playing for all the countries around, right? It's everybody in versus one country in Team USA, which, you know, it's been back and forth a lot. So when it's in Europe, Team Europe dominates. When it's in USA dominates. So I'm interested to see what this group of guys can do. A lot of young guys. Keegan went strategic on this. Instead of going with who he thought would be good, he went with who is playing good. In the bottom 4 guys, Russell Henley, you got Cam Young, who's always a great pick. First Ryder Cups, and I think they're going to play well. Bethpage Black is no joke. It literally is a sign on there that says if you do not shoot par, if you're not a scratch golfer, which means if you're not playing at par level, you should not be playing this course because it's just not a good course to be playing. So to that question, I just think everyone plays for the Ryder Cup. So internationally, they don't really think about, I'm going to go play for the Olympics. It's a big deal, but the Ryder Cup means so much more.
Do you think that should golf stick with the Olympics? Do you think it can get to the level of Ryder Cup, or the Ryder Cup's always going to be?
I mean, yeah, because it's a completely different game. Okay. In the Olympics, you're playing solo. In the Ryder Cup, it's the first time you're playing for a team. Okay. Even though you're playing for a country, you're playing solo. You still get the gold by yourself. You're up on the stage by yourself. You won for America, but you only won. But it's you getting the gold,
right?
Versus not your team,
right?
So the Ryder Cup is your team. Like if you make a bad shot, it affects the entire team.
Right.
You lose a match, that match could cost you the entire tournament. So it's really strategic. So it's a lot more important, in my opinion, to be on the Ryder Cup team because you're playing for the first time in a sport that is so solo on a team. And I think that's why they like it so much because if you play a bad round, you got guys behind you that can ultimately try to pick you up. And or you could be the guy to help pick up the team. So it's just a little bit different. It's really kind of a two-headed question because like when you look at the Ryder Cup, when you look at the Olympics, you're playing for your specific country.
Yeah, it's two different ways to look at international play and international golf. I get you. But before we get out of here, the MLB's coming to an end very soon. We're kind of ironing out the last couple spots of the playoffs, right? Our Yankees made it. And at this point, they are
skin of our teeth.
Yeah, and at this point, they might actually still win the division, which is cool. But it looks like, unless something wild happens in the last series for everybody, that 3 of the top seeds are going to be from the AL East: the Yankees, the Red Sox, and Blue Jays. Mm-hmm. What, I guess, percent chance or feeling do you have as far as the chance that 2 AL East teams make the ALCS?
I mean, it's just a rule of numbers, but I mean, Boston's been streaky lately, and I'm a big proponent with baseball. When teams are streaking going into the playoffs, as in what I mean by streaking is they're not playing their best game, they're not pitching well, they're not doing anything well. It's very hard to get that going in the playoffs because number one, the first series is the wild card is a 3-game series. It's 5 games, but it's 3 games if you win, right? Yeah, it's a 5. It's 3.
It's a best of 3 in the wild card, and then 5.
So you have to play your best. You don't have a lot of room for error.
Right.
You can lose the first game, but you really have to come back and win the next 2 immediately, right? Obviously.
Yeah.
The wild card, the division series is even harder because I think it's best of 5.
Yes, it is.
And then, so it's if you're not playing your best ball, which Boston is not,
Right.
Toronto's fell off a little bit, which is surprisingly because they were playing such great baseball going into September. Mm-hmm. And I know Tina's nephew is probably looking at me like, what are you talking about? So, but they are just not, they haven't looked really good. Now, I haven't watched a lot. The Yankees look like they're hitting the ball better right now. They're pitching better. Max Fried looks really good. I'm going to say no, just because I don't see Boston going to the – I don't see Boston making out of the wild card because that's where they're going to end up. And I don't see Toronto making out of the division.
Okay. So Boston loses to whichever the Yankees or the Blue Jays they have to play, and then somebody loses in the division series.
All right, yeah.
I could definitely see that. The team that concerns me the most, I will say as a side note, is Detroit. They've looked terrible at the worst time. Like, they just lost the division. It's not clinched yet necessarily, but
Cleveland, right?
Yeah, Cleveland came back. They went
Cleveland always that unsung hero.
Yeah, they went
get 10, some people at Cleveland's hope up, and then they just crush them right in the playoffs.
Yeah, they won 10 of their last 11. Detroit lost, I think, 7 or 8 straight to all of a sudden. Like, I didn't even notice it was happening until I just looked at the standings one day. I'm like, what do you mean Cleveland's tied with Detroit? And then the next day it was, what do you mean Cleveland's in the lead? So
well, I think the biggest thing is Seattle. Seattle's playing great baseball. They just clinched.
They're playing great. Yeah.
They just clinched the West.
Yep.
And Cal Raleigh is probably going to break the home run record.
We'll see.
He's got 4 games left.
Yeah, we'll see.
Or 3 games, or 5 games tonight. I mean, he's hitting the home run every other night.
Yeah,
it seems like. So he could hit it, and he could tie Judge, which would be incredible. And I think Judge would be right there. He's got 52 or 51.
Yeah, if he didn't miss those games, I think.
So I think he'd be close, but. Yeah. Going to playoff, MLB playoffs is one of my favorite times of the year. Yeah. I think it's going to be interesting to see what team is going to show up. What team? I mean, Milwaukee's playing terrible baseball right now. San Diego looks like a team they could fight. The Dodgers obviously are very consistent. Shohei's at 54 home runs for the year. Incredible feat for him. I mean, you're just looking down the line of teams, and you're like, wow, okay. And you just see the teams that are playing very good baseball. It's a toss-up for who's going to make it to the World Series at this point. It's whoever's got the best pitching staff, and I think whoever can make clutch hits in the right times is going to make the playoffs. So
yeah, it definitely feels like a year where you're going to get some really good matchups no matter which series it's in and what teams are there, because all these teams seem to be, at least for the most part, seem to be ready to play well. And the Phillies are doing this without Zach Wheeler, which is crazy, because when Wheeler went down for the year, it was like, man, what's the Phillies staff going to do? Like, how can they respond? And they've responded really well. So I'm excited to see them.
Well, here, as we end the show, so I'm going to give my 4-bet. If you're watching right now, lock this in right now.
Yes.
4-bet parlay. Take the under at the 43.5 tonight on the Hard Rock app. It might be different on the DraftKings or whatever you use in whatever city you're in. Take yes for anytime touchdown of JSN. Take JSN over on his yards. They're going to target him a lot tonight. And Marvin Harrison Jr. over on his receptions, over 3.5 I have right now. So lock that in. Right now it says a $2 bet is $28. So lock in. Remember, under 43.5 for the game tonight. Defensive matchup. I don't think it's going to get that high. Yes for JSN touchdown anytime. Yet over for the 81.5 for JSN, and 3.5 over for Marvin Harrison Jr. So make sure you lock that in, and make sure you guys tune into the socials. We're going to be locked in all weekend, so make sure you guys tune in. Also, make sure you go subscribe. We'll see you guys here on Tuesday. We're changing up a little bit. We're going to Tuesday, Thursday, so make sure you lock in. We'll see you guys here next week.